Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I am Stan, the theme park fan, and today I'm gonna build that launch coaster I talked about last episode, where I built probably the wettest river rapids human history has ever seen. So also go watch that one if you want after this, because this is also gonna be a good one, probably the best ever. And it's gonna take a little longer, I'm sorry, but it's gonna be worth your time, I promise. The end result is gonna be so epic. So epic. But it's, as you can see, it's gonna be that multiverse, I think it's called. Yeah, multiverse coaster. So it has a switched track, two switch tracks in fact. There you can see the first one, which I will put in a building eventually. And it's gonna have a pretty fast launch, like really fast. I forgot how fast. I think it was like 60 miles an hour. 60 miles an hour. So that's good, and it's also gonna be quite tall. There you can see it's 43 meters, which is pretty tall. But the first backwards section is not going to be that long. It's just going to be up, down and up again. Then you're going to go into the second switch track, so you can have most of the ride to your front. Yeah, there we go. Then you just plummet off a cliff. That's also great, right? Who doesn't want to plummet off a cliff? I don't. Please don't throw me off a cliff. But it's going to be pretty fast paced and low. Nah, not really low to the ground. A little low to the ground maybe. But not that low to the ground. But it will have some pretty high moments like this one, where you just go up and down again. So you're just seeing if it makes it, which it does, happily. And then you just go down again into another dive loop, and then you go over it. And the decorations on this one, I might as well tell you now, are gonna be massive. It's gonna have a big cliff, like you probably knew because I said you're gonna fall off a cliff. But it's gonna have some crazy rock work, including a little pretty big town. Again, it's gonna be sort of like the hanging coaster a little bit. And it's just gonna go through a town with the first launch, and then with the second it's gonna go up that cliff into the switch tracks and then just traverse the terrain. I will edit the ending a little bit, so you can have it running better without those two block sections there. So one starts on the cliff there. And just smoothing the coaster, because I still don't want to break my bones, as I've said multiple times. Way too many times, I think it is. But also checking if it is smooth, and it was smooth as butter, which you can see in the end, because you will get the full POV of this with some amazing Phantasialand. I think that's how you pronounce it? Phantasialand? Yeah, sure, Phantasialand music. It's gonna be so epic. I'm sorry, I'm just really excited for this one. It's the best build I've made. So, but the best build also needs a queue, which I now realize they changed the color of that a little. First it was more bright orange, I think. And here I decided to add just another full section to the park, which accidentally had those fences which are ugly, so I removed them and I will put there my sort of custom fences that I put all over the park. And here I added just a nice little archway to the Rapids River, which I will be naming myself. I know, I can't believe it either. I named something myself, and that's good. But of course, I'm so sorry, I will want you to name the coaster that I'm working on right now. But this one is Askra. I don't know how to pronounce it actually. I just made it like that. And just a few supports on the back of the letters. I thought that would be pretty cool. And just making those blend in with the rocks a bit, so you don't have that bright yellow thing. But there we are gonna go to the coaster again and build it. It's gonna have sort of a Taran, also from Phantasialand 5. That was where I was going for. I'm taking a lot of inspiration from Phantasialand from this park, I think. Well, I've been there quite recently, so I guess that's why. And it's an awesome park, I just have to tell you. This is not sponsored. But Phantasialand, if you do, I'd love your money. Hey, great. Sorry, I'm weird. But we're gonna have like that big cliff. We're gonna use the tropical rocks for it. I know, tropical. This is not a particularly tropical area, but it's probably fine. Like, not anyone is gonna care. I swear, if I see one of you in the comments section saying, "This is tropical rocks, it should be in the tundra," I will come to your house. I probably won't, because I won't know where you live. Don't put your addresses in the comment section, please. That'd be dangerous. Rocks. Yeah, we're gonna have lots of rocks. And also the floor is also gonna be rocks. Hooray! But the coaster is gonna be like waggling. Why did I want to say waggling? What does that even mean? It's gonna be, yeah. Now it's just a new word, waggling. Yeah, it's gonna be waggling through the rocks. That's not, no, just no. But there, I would want it if anyone just looks behind them in the coaster, that they just see a massive cliff, which they will probably get scared, and that's good. I like scary. The rocks weren't really cooperating, so it did not go as well with the rock bottom as I wanted to. So the other section of the coaster is just gonna be grass. I hope you don't mind. And there as well, just a little bit of grass. I could not get that out of the way. Sorry. Not sorry. This was such a tedious task. Just placing it everywhere. Then it not working, and then you have to place it again. But there we're gonna start our town, which I just copy from the hanging coaster, which is actually based on Black Mamba. I don't think I said that, but the hanging coaster is kind of based off Black Mamba, so lots of inspiration, as I said. But it does work, I think. Like the little village and then the rocks, and just adding loads of trees everywhere. Like the entire backdrop is just trees. But I also wanted to make a little house for the block section, so you don't see that in the open. For the other one, I did not build a house. Sorry, I'm really tired again. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the other blocks Switch track is not gonna have a house because it's, well, on a cliff. So don't think cliffs have houses on them. Maybe in some movie, but not here. This is going to be realistic. And as you can see, the other track is just going through the house, which I did not want. So I completely changed that. I hope you don't mind. And if you do mind, just shut up. But having some lights in here, which you do not in fact crash into. I thought you might, but you don't, so that's good. But yeah, you can see me change it here. And yeah, it's better this way, I think. So you also have some more room for the trains to move. So that's good. And it's basically done now, like the rough shape of it. Of course we're gonna have a station building, which I did not do for all my other coasters, because my building skills are not that good, as you may have noticed. I have copied every building again. Here I'm just waiting to see if the coasters run good with the block sections. Not so they like have to wait too long. And also making some paths for the town people, which are not existing, but it's fun detail. I don't think anyone will care, but I think it makes it look quite better. Makes it look a lot better. There. And also making it little larger, and checking if you don't hit anything with your head like at the hanging coaster. Just that happened there a lot, but you don't do that, except in a couple places. Just some rocks go through the track, but no one's gonna care about that. Okay, so now we are gonna start on the station building for the coaster. I have not done that in any of the other coasters, I think. No, have not done that. That's pretty bad. Everyone is gonna have to stand in the rain. Oh, I'm sorry for everyone that has to come to my park. That's gonna be awful. But I'm also gonna make a floor, which is pretty neat. It's gonna be wood, not stone, because floors are most of the time wood. Yay. But I think that makes it look a lot better. So put that ugly. Is it concrete? Asphalt? I have absolutely no clue what that actually is. I guess concrete. But the house is finished from the outside, from the inside not so much. We're gonna have some wooden railings, except of those ugly steel ones. And also crash my game with fences right here. You can see I'm trying to do anything, but it doesn't work, and then it just crashes. So that's good. And also adding some decorations inside, so you have something to look at, I guess, if you want to. If you don't, then look another way. But I'm gonna add a nice sign here. There we go. And of course, I want you to name it. But I will be naming all the other coasters that you sent in. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. That is very nice of you to do that for me. So, thank you. And also just walking through my park for some reason, I forgot. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have the coaster here. Scrap it, this is no longer my favorite build in the park. It's this. This is so epic. Of course, I'm gonna want you to name it, as always. But the queue isn't really that special. It's just the houses, again, like we had with the hanging coaster right over here. Yeah, you have the same thing. And also check that out if you have not seen me build that. It's cool. But you also have some interaction with the coaster. But speaking of the coaster, let's ride him or her or it. That's better. Let's ride it. Wasn't that awesome? That was absolutely great. I think, my personal opinion. Also, in here it's pretty decorated, I think. Quite fun. This is the entrance. That is not good. Hold on. There we go. And I also forgot to do this again. Damn it. I will do that on a later episode. Like the next one. If I don't forget it again. But that was it. I'm stuck in the building. That was it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you liked it. If you do, then leave a like and subscribe so I can get more subscribers, I guess. Yeah, but I'll see you next time. Bye! Okay, before I leave, I just have to show you something. I have named the coasters. Thank you so much for sending it in. Village Pillage we have here, and then on the other side. There we go. Wait, where is it? Here. We have Berserker Brawl. Thank you so much. Krivai, I think, for sending in names. If you want to name the coaster right here, be my guest. But thank you so much. Really. And yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, and I'll see you next time. Bye.